So today might not be the longest one. I have a plan I wanted to get up to. I had to start later, and I was probably going to go later, but I'm going out later on as well. I was going to do my aforementioned whole plan where, what is it? Start game. Should be fine. Where was I? Yes, of after getting to the point that I wanted to in each one, jumping into some Yakuza 4. However, that's not going to happen just because, well, time. So the echo there. There's a mission log here. This is that. It basically just sort of fills you in on what happened last time. Snake must try to rescue the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Dr. Hal Emmerich, to find out how to stop the nuclear launch. With the help of Merrill, Snake gets through the tank hangar to the valley. However, Foxhound member Vulcan Raven and his M1 tank were waiting for him. Dodging the attack of the tank and destroying the tank, Snake succeeds in infiltrating the nuclear warhead storage building. He heads for the second floor basement where Dr. Emmerich is trapped. Alright. We want our card. And I'll equip a gun, so you can see what will happen in a minute. Russian. For the life of me, I don't know if we can ever walk through that door. We can't. There is no door there. It's that door. I always forget that. I don't like this area. We're about to find out why.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that
You
area.
don't tell me what to do,
I've
Colonel.
already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to.
Fuck you, Naomi.
What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads.
I
Can't
hate
you
this
see
room
them?
for this very reason.
There's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
It's kind of like the ones in
They're all dismantled
Metal Gear 2
warheads.
where, if I'm
Just
caught,
leave
they
them
set
here.
off gas.
Like President Baker said, totally careless. They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do.
Yeah, we'll
All
talk
of the
to her in a minute.
warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake.
How
never
long
use
does
your
it
weapon on
take
that
for
floor.
plutonium from them, if they do start leaking it, to kill you? I assume it's not straight away.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the Metal Gear engineer.
He's probably being.
Like, I don't think it's going to be a, oh, I'm dead now. But I don't know whether it's, you know, within 24 hours, within
Never
16
use your
hours,
weapon on that
whatever.
floor. Snake, you've got to rescue Dr.
Alright. Nastasha.
Snake, that is a nuclear warhead storage area.
Are all these filled with nuclear warheads?
Yes, but their detonation mechanisms have been removed.
Cool.
So I don't have to worry about this island turning into a pile of smoking rubble.
No, but if the casing is damaged, they may be leaking nuclear materials. Please, make sure you do not use your gun around there.
I really want to know how long, like, it would take to kill him.
Naturally, nuclear weapons contain plutonium. Most of the radiation emitted by plutonium isotopes consists of alpha rays. The ionization effects are strong, but if they are kept in containers, there is no danger of exposure.
Alpha, beta, and gamma rays, I think, are the main
Plutonium
ones.
enters the body through breathing or other contact. It is quickly absorbed into the bones and internal organs. After that, there is no way to remove it. Once that happens, the victim
What
will
alpha ray is the one that are really
constantly
easily
exposed
stopped? I'm
just
trying to remember
1
basic high school
millionth of a
science
gram
where we
of
talked
plutonium
about
can cause cancer.
the aforementioned
That is
alpha,
why
beta, gamma
plutonium
rays.
leaks
And I think
such
gamma
a
rays can go
serious
through just
danger.
about everything but
Make
lead.
sure you do not use your gun anywhere near there.
Oh well. I don't remember high school science.
Scientists are currently using gene therapy to try and create a microorganism capable of breaking down plutonium, but they have not yet had any success.
That's the funny thing about our bodies, and when it comes to, like, you know, radiation or whatever, it just enters the body and the whole, and every system in your body just immediately is like, I don't know what to do, help, I'm gonna put a gun to my head.
But unfortunately, there was mutual suspicion, and it all fell apart.
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I don't necessarily... It's not the body itself kills itself, it's that it can't handle it. It can't get rid of it. Just about every other toxin that goes in the body, there's ways to get rid of them in your body. But not radiation. Just has no idea.
Plutonium safely is now the biggest challenge facing the world. Combustion in nuclear reactors, vitrification processing. Lots of suggestions have been made, but in reality, no effective solutions have been found. The signing of START was...
Oh no, this is different. I thought it wasn't. So she said the signing of START 2 was a good step, but something to dismantle plutonium. Disposing of the plutonium safely is now the biggest challenge facing the world. Oh no, this is the same one. Never mind. I thought she was saying something different. Meryl.
Dr. Emmerich should be in the laboratory area in the second floor
laboratory.
basement. Heavy arms fire in that area is strictly prohibited. An explosion could cause nuclear material to leak from one or more of the warheads, and that would be a very serious problem. Please be careful.
It looks like they're equipped with gas masks.
That's because they're not supposed to use heavy arms.
You mean they use chemical weapons instead?
Oh, is that what kills you? Right. I've always wondered why you die if there's an alert when they start shooting. I probably just forgot. I forget. It's been years since I played this. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I played Metal Gear Solid. He won't talk to us. I don't know why I rang him. Miller!
People's reaction speed is...
Shut up. I can use chaff. The problem with you... there's a guy coming. Run! The problem with using chaff is that I don't have a radar. Get up. Oh! Was there nothing here? Really? That's a pile of bollocks. Alright. We need to get to the lift. Yay, more chaff. Alright, upstairs. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Spad, 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 spad. I'm dead. I might just be able to make it. No, okay, I can't even get the lift, I'm dead. I'm just gonna let myself die. I don't know if he would have turned away, maybe I could have waited and avoided trying to grab him. Oh yeah, there's me. I don't know why, the characters in this one, when they cry out upset that Snake's dead, they sound weird. Now let's try again. Is a camera. I'm out of chaff. Man, that took us time. Okay, have to be careful. Camera can't see me here. Is there anything else up here that I would want in this area? I don't think there's any other doors I can open. Alright, he's on the second floor basement, I want to say. Yeah, he is. We can't do anything here yet. That'll tell us in a minute. Wait, let's bring people.
got to rescue Dr. Emmerich and find out Metal Gear's weak point.
Isn't he being held in the laboratory in the northeast part of the floor you're on?
Yeah, I know where he is. I think I just coughed when I was unmuted. Whoops.
You've got to...
I wish Naomi had a dedicated line. Same with Mei Ling. It'd be nice if they
Looks
did.
like the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president both agree on the concept of maintaining a dominant nuclear arsenal. They are big on the nuclear deterrent theory. The idea behind a nuclear standoff is that both countries would be too afraid to use a nuclear weapon for fear of a nuclear reprisal.
Yeah,
In
mad.
other words, the only thing preventing a country from totally devastating another country with nuclear weapons is the fear of a nuclear counterstrike. Those two probably feel that Metal Gear will further promote that security. The warheads are supposed to be dismantled at Pantex or some other
Pantex?
dismantling facility, but there are limits to how many warheads they can process. We just do not have the capabilities to dismantle all the warheads that are out there.
I'm just wondering about Claymores as well.
It looks like the DARPA...
I'll do that right now. She didn't answer me about them. I'm gonna find the tank. Where is my Claymores?
Those are claymore mines. Unlike other mines, which are planted underground, claymores are set up above ground and are designed to
yeah,
produce
okay,
maximum
kinda.
damage
Mines
in a
are...
wide
You could say are
fan-shaped
planted
area.
underground.
When they go off, they spray 700 1.2 millimeter steel pellets in a 60-degree pattern, much like an oversized shotgun.
Boy, they would cause some
Traditionally,
nasty
claymores
wounds.
use a tripwire to set them off, but those claymores are a new type. They are camouflaged using the new stealth technology.
Is that the reason I can't see them in
Sophisticated
these
motion
games?
detectors.
It's nice in 5 at least that you can actually see the Claymores. But it is still a little silly how in these ones... okay. Got confused. I pressed down and he did something. I was like, why is he doing a thing? Doy, that's how he move, you dumbass.
Where I come from, a soldier who loses...
Yeah, alright. Thanks, Miller. Very helpful. At least there's more to say than in Metal Gear 2.
Dr. Emmerich is probably being held in his lab in the northeast part of that floor. They flooded the area with gas to prevent him from escaping. But there should be a gas mask on that floor too. If you use it, you'll be able to make it through easily.
Isn't this floor electrified as well? Or is that a later floor? I thought it was here. I swear it's here.
Dr. Emmerich is...
They might tell me as soon as I walk through the door, but I'm pretty sure it's this floor. Yeah, here we go. I was about to say I hate the Nikita missiles, but no, maybe wait, no, I don't mind them. I'm thinking of 2. I hate them in 2. Talk to me, Colonel. You're not Colonel.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
I just don't know why this is the voice for it.
Reach it.
Use a remote control.
Sounds wrong. Thanks. Where do I get one? Gamble. Talk to me, baby.
For the time being, let's trust what Deep Throat told us. Use a remote control.
Again,
missile
what
to
came
destroy
first?
switchboard
The
in
terminology
the
of
northwest
Deep
section
Throat
of the
that
warhead
most people
storage
know,
building's
or
second floor
Watergate.
basement. Make sure your remote controlled missile doesn't get shot down by those gun cameras. For the time being.
Nastasha?
After the fall of the Soviet Union, the nuclear management program fell to pieces. In the late 1990s, there were rumors...
Hey, we put this one. Meryl, where can I find a Nikita missile launcher?
Deep Throat?
I believe it's just down
No,
upstairs.
I don't know anyone who calls himself that.
I see.
I wonder why he's trying to help you.
I have no idea.
A trap?
Could be, but for the time being, I'll have to trust him. Where are the remote-controlled missiles?
I think the remote-controlled missiles are on the first floor basement of the warhead storage building.
Anything else around here I can see? Also, I want to check something. Yeah, I think it's in there. I was wondering how it would work. It's something for later. You'll see. Here we go. So I have my card equipped. Let me get rid of this guy. I'm just having a piss. SOCOM. That's C4, I want my SOCOM. There's a ration in there, I don't need. I'll remember it's there. Or will I? I'll try to. Oh, I don't even think I can walk in there, it's the ladies' room. There, it just picks up. I'm not. You are not a. You have a penis, you can't enter there. There's a bunch of shit down here actually. First of all, let's get rid of this guy. Son of a... Ow. I think it's just him, so yeah. The evasion will go by fairly fast. There's someone nearby. Alright. There's these stun grenades. Nastasha, tell me about them.
Those are stun grenades. They are often used in sensitive operations such as freeing hostages and that sort of thing. Sometimes they are called flash bangs or sound and flash grenades. They make a big flash and lots of noise, which will disorient and disable your opponents temporarily. You have to understand that they won't kill the bad guys, but
I wonder though,
for a few
the next generation
seconds.
special
Use them
forces, would
wisely.
they not have maybe something that's makes it not like work as well against them in theory? I wonder. I probably am overthinking it, but hey, it's my job, right? There's something over here, I remember. Is there not? Aha! It's just ammo. Okay, nothing on those desks. Thought there was. Alright, what can I get? Not in there. That's level 6. That's level 4. Aha! Nikita. Where is it?
Those are remote-controlled miniature reconnaissance missiles, sometimes called Nikita missiles. They've got CCD cameras in their nose cones.
Cool.
After you fire them, they'll transmit their visual data to your monitor.
Why there was
You
no
can
parentheses
control
around
their flight
CCD
freely
saying
in
what
both
that stands
directions.
for? I don't know.
But the missiles have a limited amount of fuel. Watch the gauge carefully. Press the first-person view button to see
I don't
the
think we had to
missile's
worry about
visual
fuel in the
data.
first two
Use them
with
wisely.
the RC missiles. I'm fairly certain that was probably too difficult for them to implement in those games, and that one is also locked. I think one of these definitely has a box in them. I want to say it's the number 4 ones. Whoa, 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 where did you come from, guy? Now, let's get out of there. I should be keeping a tally of how many, well, it'll tell me at the end of them. I'll have to go back through the first 2 and check. I want to see by the end of all these, which one I had the most alerts in. It's going to be Metal Gear 1 or 2. Probably either this one, maybe even 3. I mean, there'll be a couple of them. Oh, also, here's something fun you can do. Oh, I thought he reacts. I'm thinking of the president. Anyway, in there's where I need to get this missile. I'm sorry, what did it hit? Ah! I hate using these. It's off. First try. Let's ignore that one where it hit something. Let's get out of there. And take a big, deep breath. Try and find a gas mask. Nice, free ration. Not there. I want whatever that is. That's my chaff. Oh god, I have no chaff. Oh, that's not good. That's an issue. Might want to go back upstairs to get a chaff. You got the gas mask. I'm actually going to go do that. I'm going to go get chaff. Because I know there's some up here. Can I use stun grenades down here? No, I can't even use those. It's just chaff. Okay. Fucking love this room. Hello. Oh, never mind. That's just regular grenades. Well, that's not what I wanted. Right. Chaff. I think that's the only chaff that's around. He's walking away. Hi Doc, how you doing? Right, I will use that ration just for safety, because I can pick one up right away in here. And I need the card for it. This is the only problem with the card key, still even with the gas. I swear there was a ration in there. Oh, did I pick it up? Or was it in here? I know there was a ration somewhere. Okay. How you doing there, Doc? Gas mask. Really fun when you're in first person in the gas mask. Does a thing. Starsha, you gonna tell me about a gas mask? Hell yeah. Oh, has that come out, has it? Like the remake of Persona 3 or the Oh, portable. Oh, okay. When you said port, I thought you meant like a port or something. No, you mean portable. I get it now.
The outside is made of reinforced plastic.
Enjoy it. It's interesting. It's different.
Also, the eyepieces are specially treated so they won't fog up. You will be able to stay in
Do you play in male or
a
female?
area for a long time with that mask. Use it wisely.
Right. Now there are some items around here, and all these guns is why I wanted chaff. There we go. Level 6. Oh, second time. Started male again. Yeah, they're both very interesting, and male is probably the closest. Male is closest to the original, and it's probably the one to start with, I'd say. The only reason to do female is if you've done the male one before or played Persona 3 in the past. It's just ammo for the Nikita. Torpedo missiles. Let's see if I can get out before it runs out. Move. I think it's level 4. Yep. Chaff and rations. Good, because I'm going to want some rations. Floor 16. Oh, that's... I hate to tell you, that's not very far. You're going to get to... It is very, very long. Tartarus is stupid long. Anything under there? It's very long, each floor's annoyingly big. Oh, shit. Chaff out. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Okay, I was in a blind spot anyway. Anyway, we're good here. Level 11? Oh, you'll be okay. So, have you beaten the first boss? Because I grinded to get to level 10 for the first boss, because I thought I might need it, and, I over-leveled slightly just getting to level 10 by the first boss, so... You'll be okay. I'd say it's not... It's weird. All of the fights aren't too bad, like, the boss fights aren't bad until you get to the very last one. Boy, that thing was tough. I think it took me nearly 3 hours on stream.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
I think they have something to say if I ring them about it. Yes, they are.
Pile of corpses.
They are easy. It was, I want to say it was the first Persona to use social links. I don't know if Persona 1 or 2 did. They might have, but it probably wasn't as in-depth. They got more in-depth as each game went by.
Snake, I'm worried about Emmerich.
Alright, yeah, something. Nostalgia!
After we start to...
Nope, she's talking about Start 2. Oh, I think... No, we've heard about Start 2. Okay, so the bosses appear every full moon. You won't find them in Tartarus. There are mini-bosses at certain levels of Tartarus, but the best bet, the way I would recommend it is when you're going through Tartarus before each month, like before each full moon, try to get to the point where you'll reach a gate that you can't get any further in. That gate won't open till you beat the boss that appears each full moon. When the boss appears at a full moon, there's no chance of missing out on it, it'll happen no matter what. Yes. Yeah, that's why you'll also notice in the top right corner where it's got the date, you'll see a countdown. That's counting down to each full moon. And, yeah, so you go through about 9 or 10 full moons.
In war,
Yeah, they explain it all later. I'm not trying to spoil anything with that, but they do explain it, but I was just letting you know since you asked. But it is... Yeah, you because it was a full moon when you get your Persona as well.
Meryl, this pile of corpses, is this your handiwork?
No way.
I didn't think so.
Who could have done that?
I don't
Not
know.
me, but he must be somewhere up ahead.
It's Dio.
Then I guess you'll just have to go and find out.
Okay, so the best Persona... Oh god, I forget its name. I can find out very quickly. I'd have to... Well, I could check the trophies and find it. The best Persona is kind of like...
Meryl, this pile of...
You unlock it, you get access to it once you've made every other Persona. You can make it. And it's basically kind of like that Kage Zuchi blah blah blah, whatever his name is, guy. I'm actually curious. Give me a sec. Actually, hang on a minute. If I were to check... You know, I might give away something, so I won't. I did not mean the ring barrel. But yeah, the best Persona you can't unlock till very late. That's kind of why the MC is special. The main character's special because you can have multiple personas. No one else ever can in each of the games, except the main characters. I need to plug this in. Battery's getting a bit low. Alright, let's go to a fight. I hate this fight. This boss fight is not fun. Namely just because it takes a while. I could get a trophy here if I had the digital camera, which I think you need to beat the game to unlock. Because you can take a photo of a ghost here. and there is a trophy for taking a photo of and developing one of the pictures of a ghost. I think in this hallway it's Kojima. The ghosts are faces of all the developers. Oh, okay. Getting his on a full moon. You'll actually find out what makes the protagonist special in this game later on. It's interesting. I'm pretty sure they have something new to say now that we've actually seen the fella.
Hurry! Dr. Emmerich is in danger.
Very helpful, Meryl. Real helpful. Miller?
Snake, divide.
Shut up. Miller being not helpful, what a shock.
The warheads are
I think Campbell has something to say, at least, about how I've just seen this guy.
The ninja.
Yeah, the ninja.
What?
That stealth camouflage.
How anyone could see that and think ninja.
Hurry and go after
Believe it. Raiden appears in Metal Gear Solid 2. So, yeah, we'll get to see him in a bit, but yeah, he appears in 2, and he is, he's a fun guy. I don't think he deserves the hate he gets. But this is the original Cyborg Ninja. It's the man, the myth, the weeb. And he pissed himself.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
It's one of the only people who actually know his surname, so when it comes up with his pseudonym, I can say it.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
He's your character.
Who are you?
Neither enemy
Yeah, Raiden's
nor
great.
friend. I am back from a world.
Okay, not George Bird. I meant Otacon.
I've removed all
I have no idea who George Bird's real name is meant to be.
I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for
Yeah,
this
Raiden's
day.
great. Well, he doesn't appear. He only shows up as a cyborg ninja in 4, and then
What's with
Revelations,
these guys?
Revengeance.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
You said the bit.
Come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you.
I'll actually be really. I'm kind of excited to get to redo Metal Gear Solid 2. I think it's better than people make it out to be. I like some of the controls for it.
It makes no difference.
Oh, he is a weeb. Literally, his name, Otacon, comes from Otaku Convention.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now I have to fight this guy. When was Raiden Jack? Raiden was always Jack. That's his name. His name is Jack. Raiden's a code name.
If you have a question about members of Foxhound, you should ask Naomi.
Well, put her on the line
There's
then.
no one in Foxhound like that.
Oh, very
There are
helpful.
currently only 6 members of Foxhound. Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf, Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and finally Liquid Snake. Genome soldiers under his command are next-generation special forces. Foxhound is intended to be a small number of highly elite, hand-picked soldiers.
You're talking about the current Foxhound, right?
Yes.
Snake, who or what is that thing? Is he an enemy or not?
No, Jack is his real name. Raiden was the code name.
Really don't have any idea.
Because when he shows up in Metal Gear Solid 2, he's at first under the code name of. They gave him the code name Snake, and then right after he arrived at the plant, which is where he was sent in by the Colonel and Foxhound, they immediately changed his code name to Raiden because there was a snake present on the plant. The Big Shell.
Snake, he's obviously trying to provoke
That was
you.
the name of the plant. I just remember it's the plant chapter, but yeah, the Big Shell.
Snake, he's...
It's all. It is very confusing. It makes sense
Look
in
at
time.
him move. He must have some kind of powered exoskeleton.
Powered exoskeleton.
My favorite part about Raiden is in Metal Gear Solid 2, he doesn't have his own blood in his body.
Are intended to replace original body parts. That ninja's exoskeleton makes him far stronger than any normal human. He is a true cyborg, a cybernetic organism.
So he's half machine, huh?
I heard rumors about the experiments, but I had no idea that such a creature really existed.
Even Snake's real name isn't Snake. Senator Armstrong in Rising. He can be tough.
Look at him move.
Miller.
He's just playing with you. Why don't you try throwing away your weapons?
Well, I already knew that.
Ninja? I've never heard of any member of Foxhound like that. But you're gonna have to do something about
I
it
like
if
just
you
talking to
wanna
them
save
during
Dr.
boss
Emmerich.
fights to see what they have to say. The problem is they do also try to help you, but it's also like, I don't need the help. I just wanna hear what you gotta say. Maybe add
He's
some,
just playing with you.
you know, commentary or tell me about that guy we're fighting. Meryl, you're gonna be useless.
Ninja.
Yep. Okay, that's everything. All right, let's fight him. Ah, sure. Ya bitch. This is why I find him annoying. He's a very long boss fight, because you gotta do it this way. Okay, so Deep Throat is a guy who is helping you out. He basically rings you to warn you that there is a minefield. He is using the name of the informant from the Watergate scandal. Now, a joke I have made in this is, I imagine nowadays, most people probably know the other term for what that means, and don't even know what the Watergate scandal was. In fact, I wonder how many people even know that Nixon was a president. And I'm not even an American and I know all this. So yeah, that's why that's why there is the name in the codec Deep Throat. Ow. Even though he's just a big fan of Linda Lovelace. That's an even more obscure reference no one's gonna get. Oh goddammit, now he's invisible. Fun fact, the posters on the walls here are of other games by Kojima, such as Police Notes. And also, another little secret that I can show off very quickly. There's a PlayStation 1 there. I don't think he was naming... I mean, he literally named it Deep Throat because that was the name of the informant from Watergate. It's got nothing to do with the, other thing. Oop. Ah, shit. They change it in the future, because in 2 there's someone who shows up with the same name and then immediately starts going by Mr. X. I think by then he learned, oh, it has another meaning. He may just not have known. I think he's a stun grenades, no chaff. Oh yeah, you can stun him with chaff grenades and then shoot him, but it's not that much better. It's just better to punch him.
I've been waiting for this pain.
He's gonna figure out exactly who it is in a minute. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh god, I forgot he does that! I think I want to get my ration. You stay right there, ninja. Very soon, we'll actually be doing that next, so you'll get to see what that looks like. If you stick around, because it's probably... I'd say in about another half hour, we'll get to the Psycho Mantis fight. Because we'll probably get past the, big booby fight. I literally forgot her name. Sniper Wolf. I literally forgot her name. We'll get to that, we'll probably end after that fight. Hello? Punch him! Yes, got him. Should be going all wiggity in a minute.
The feel of battle. The clashing of
Sadly, he won't, which is annoying. I'm actually curious to see how it'll pick it up, because I have on my save data, what's it called? Oh shit. Did that use a ration? I hope it didn't. No, it didn't, thank Christ. There you go. There we go. I have on my save data Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is one of the ones you could pick up on the PlayStation 1, but I don't know if it'll be able to pick it up because of how this port is. If it could, that would be amazing, but I don't think it will.
I felt that snake.
I've also got no games that I silly would be ashamed of hiding.
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar.
It's Grey Fox! Yes?
What? Not again.
I'd say, I'm trying to think of what the most embarrassing game I might have is. Oh, I played One Chanbara because it was free. That one I just found boring. But, yeah, I can't think of any game that I have that's embarrassing.
Is it over?
I'd probably be more ashamed if I had, what's it called, Metal Gear Survive, but even when that was free, I refused to download it based on principle alone, because fuck that game. Although they might include it in future collections.
Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Grey Fox. No
Frank
doubt about it.
Yeager!
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff.
90% of characters in these
They were
games. He should have
using
died, but he
soldiers for their
didn't.
gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Remember that name.
Clark.
Yes, he started the gene therapy project.
I'm trying to call it he here, because it's actually
he was
a
killed in
woman.
an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Grey Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes.
I wish they took a map of, like, you know, the area
They
and
fitted him with the prototype exoskeleton
they
and
showed where
kept him
Zanzibar
drugged
would
for 4
be.
years while they experimented on him like a plaything.
Which snake?
Today's genome soldiers
Technically,
were
there's
born from those experiments.
there's like 5
The
snakes.
sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about
But
this
yeah,
sooner?
Big Boss definitely
It's
should have
confidential
died. He
information.
Is
thrice.
that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Grey Fox after that?
I mean, Big Boss also has been exposed to
says he
massive
died
amount
in
of
the
radiation
explosion.
twice. Oh yeah, well,
But even if that ninja is Grey Fox,
after
the question is,
4, they are
why?
all dead.
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
Damn right!
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
Naomi, you don't understand men. We have to fight to the death. It's in our blood.
How long are you gonna stay in there? Huh? Are you one of them? No, I'm not.
I love
I always
Emmerich.
work alone. Alone? Are you an otaku too? Come on, get out.
Fucking
Can't stay here
nerd!
forever.
Just like free Grey Fox. Yeah, he should be. Grey Fox is a pretty tragic character. Everyone's a pretty tragic character.
Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right? You know me? I heard about you from Meryl. Oh,
His real name's Christopher
so you're here to
Randolph.
rescue me. Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first. Oh, well, at least you're not one of them. Huh. Are you hurt? I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away. Well, if that's all, it's nothing.
Fucking nerd.
I want to ask you
Limping
something.
that much over a twisted
I need
ankle. Yeah, it
information
hurts,
about
but
Metal
it's
Gear.
not that bad.
Huh? Metal Gear? Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for? It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar. I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
It is the name of the game.
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise...
I don't
was
know
to test
how
Metal
he
Gear's
he was
nuclear
in
launch
charge of
capability
designing this
using a
thing, but had
dummy
no
nuclear
idea what it
warhead.
was for.
The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss.
I don't know how they kept him in the dark. He was the
No.
chief engineer.
A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was
Oh,
built
okay,
by a
well, that's
separate
why.
department, and the president personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
I guess he just did all the robotics and shit.
Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
I was never told what it was armed with. I was just told that it was armed with all this shit!
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped.
The what?
We were successful
What's
in
an SDI?
miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National
Who's
Labs.
Alan Baker?
The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
I've always wondered, was the railgun meant to be the mechanism for launching the,
Yeah, but
The
that's not
nukes?
all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear
Oh,
missiles,
as a
then
YouTuber,
they
is
should
he? I've
already
not
have
heard
all
of
the
him. I don't know
practical data they
too many
need.
YouTubers.
No. Could it be?
I was spending time with DJ the other week and he informed me of some guy who makes his thumbnails out of gay porn.
Metal Gear's co-developer,
I was
Rivermore
like, what?
National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon.
Is that
They were
illegal?
using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing
Wouldn't
equipment.
that have been
and
illegal under
supercomputers.
START? And,
So they
Salt?
developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn. Damn.
This game is set in the year
I'm such a
2005,
fool.
and it came out
all
in
my fault.
1999.
The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project.
Cool.
He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life.
Your grandpa was Oppenheimer?
And my father,
I don't actually know how...
he was
Oppenheimer
born
wasn't
on
too
August
jazzed
6th,
about it.
1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
Yeah, remember, this game is technically an anti-war, anti-nuclear
3
message.
generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA.
I guess he doesn't know too much of what his dad did, but it is funny that the only thing he thinks
I
of
used
why
to
his
think that I
dad's
could
bad
use
was
science
born on
to help
August 6th,
mankind.
1945.
But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind. It's just in the movies.
Yeah, it's set in 2005.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear?
The first
Where on
one
this base
was
are
set
they keeping
in
it?
1995. That's Metal Gear. Metal Gear 2, I want to say, is in 1999?
Rex is in the underground.
And then Metal Gear Solid is
Where's
2005.
north of the
Metal Gear Solid 2
communications
is
tower, but it's a
2007
long
and
way there.
2009.
The emergency override
And then Metal Gear
system
Solid
for the
4 is
detonation code
2014.
there, too.
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably...
Oh,
finished.
the anti-war stuff.
If
Yeah,
they
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
called
Technically,
for
it's
me
an
in a few hours, they must not
anti-nuke.
need
It's all about
In other words,
anti-nukes.
they must be ready to launch.
An anti-war
Meryl's got the
message behind it.
detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch,
It's,
we'll have to destroy Rex.
It's there, but it's not... It's in your face, but it's not so in your face that it overrides everything else. Like, at the end of the day, it's still a fun game, but
I'll
it
show
also
you the
has
way.
that message there
And
of
that leg of
being,
yours,
hey,
it'll just slow me
Nuke's
down.
bad, which I don't know if you
You
can
need
blame
me if
Kojima
you're gonna
for saying
destroy
Nuke's
Rex.
bad.
I don't need
It's
you.
Japanese.
I just need your brain.
The country's the only one that's
I
ever been hit by
created
nukes.
Rex. It's my right,
Twice.
my duty to destroy him.
First and last place to ever have nukes used on it.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Figure that out.
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this.
He's a wizard!
It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very
There's
close.
something about this game's codec screen that I love.
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened?
It might be my favorite.
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
I already
What
know
does
who she
look
is.
like?
She was wearing the same green uniform.
Why are you asking him? He hasn't seen her. Or has he, I guess? Maybe he had.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
Yeah, this is how you figure out it's her. You gotta, like, see if she's walking. Because apparently women walk differently
She's
than men.
disguised as the enemy. You'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
Thanks.
You're not
What are you
in
going
pain,
hot
are you?
at?
Huh?
Dark, by the way.
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a
Now,
little
that was
nervous.
Meryl.
Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. And Otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
You'll see Sniper Wolf soon
Japan was
enough.
the
We'll be
first
getting up to
country
it in a minute.
Successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field
This is
of
footage from
robotics.
Police Notes,
And
Kojima's
Japanese
other game.
cartoons played some part in that?
They
I
did.
don't know if it ever got released outside of Japan.
I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes.
Fucking
Really,
nerd.
it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't
I
take
guess.
part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Imagine if he was like
I
that.
know
It's like,
everything about
I
this
got
whole
into
base.
science because I
Ask me
wanted to make
anything about
weapons
Rex
that'll
or
kill
about this
millions.
Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to
He
you.
never does. Well, he does once.
I'm on frequency 141.12.
It'd be cool if he did actually
See you
bring you
later.
stuff more often, but he only does them once anyway. I'm gonna bring him very quickly so it gets saved. Although I do have his one memorized. Just like Grandpa. Well, just like his father in a way. Alright. I got to keep that ration. I got a trophy. Alright. There's a few codec frequencies that I have memorized. One of them's a save frequency, one of them is Meryl's, and then one of them is his. So the save frequency is
haven't
always the
found
same.
Meryl?
Oh, and 140.85.
Snake, the warhead storage building that you're in
That's
has
always the
one
Colonel.
floor above ground and 2 floors below ground. Why don't you search there too?
Thanks. Gamble, anything to add?
Well, it looks like you've rescued Emmerich for the time being.
Yeah, with that stealth camouflage, he should be able to hide safely. Gray Fox. I can't believe it. But the real problem is your niece. The way the codec got cut off like that has me worried. Something must have happened to her.
I'm not worried,
You're
she's
worried
fine.
about Meryl?
Not exactly. It's just that she's holding the detonation code override keys. They're our last chance of stopping that nuclear launch.
You're a cold man. Your mission is more important than the life of your companion?
Yeah! Literally, if the mission fails, nukes get
Sometimes
launched.
you have to be cold to survive.
Yes, but
Snake, either way, I want you to find Meryl as soon as possible.
Yes, I'll find your
I
niece,
understand.
Campbell, don't worry. Mei Ling, with her exaggerated accent.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying, a scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a
It
scholar.
almost seems
Einstein said it
racist.
another way. He said that only a life
Except
lived
for the fact that I'm
others is worth
fairly
living.
certain her actor
That's
in
why I
English is
went to
also
MIT instead of
Chinese-American.
Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to
But
do
she
applied
is
physics,
putting on
not
an
just
exaggerated
theoretical
Chinese
stuff.
accent that should
I
not
wanted
be
to
there.
make things for people.
They fixed it
The
in
solar
Twin
tornado
Snakes
system
and
or
also
the
in Metal
Kodak
Gear Solid
system.
4.
I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich, too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I
Fun
don't
fact,
know.
you can take photos of Mei Ling as she's doing pin-up poses in, I want to say, Special Missions? Which was a little extra disc thing that you can get. It's in this version of the game as well, in the Master Collection. Gamble, anything new to add? You just gonna tell me go
Didn't
rescue my
Meryl say that
niece?
she's somewhere close by? Why don't you start by searching in that building?
Okie dokie, I know where she is already.
Otacon said that now it's possible to design and test new types of nuclear weapons in a virtual simulation.
I like that
without
Snake
exploding a
immediately
nuclear
takes to
device.
calling him
Is that
Otacon.
true?
yes, it is true. Since the establishment of DART and NEEF early in the 21st century, there has been a wealth of data concerning nuclear fission and fusion. There is also much data accumulated from the nuclear tests conducted over the last 4 decades. With the processing speed of
Shout out to
today's
Bikini Atoll
supercomputers,
for talking about
they
nuclear
can design
tests.
a new nuclear weapon through virtual reality computer simulations.
Miller.
In war, a split second can
I have
be the
played
difference
Prototype. I have
between
streamed
victory
both
and
prototypes.
defeat.
They're not on YouTube. That was before I was able to record everything, so those don't exist anymore, sadly. But yes, I have played Prototype. They're very fun.
Snake, the warhead storage building.
Alright, yes. Nastasha, she'll probably have a few more things to say about nukes.
In order to collect data for the simulation experiments, they are doing subcritical tests underground. Those are experiments in which they detonate high explosives in proximity to plutonium without setting off a critical chain reaction. They then measure the effect that the shockwave has on the plutonium. By measuring
I don't know about you, but all this goes
by
right
the
over my
surface
head.
of the plutonium, they can learn the mass,
Like when they're talking about how they're doing these
distribution of
tests,
the
I don't know
plutonium
enough about
particles.
how
Politicians
the
insist that
fission
whether it
reaction
is above
works.
ground or below ground, a
They are
nuclear
fun.
test
I
which
would
does
love
not
to get a
cause
Prototype
nuclear
3. They are
explosion
really good
is
games.
not a nuclear
Honestly,
test,
with all the
and
games that
therefore
get
does not
fucking
violate
reboosted or
the
getting
CCP.
sequels for no reason
A lot
years
of
later, why haven't we
people
gotten a
do not
Prototype
agree
3?
with that interpretation.
Although I preferred Prototype 2 over Prototype 1.
The first subcritical test was performed on July 2nd, 1997, at the Nevada Nuclear Testing Facility.
Nevada?
After that, subcritical
It's a weird way to pronounce
testing
Nevada.
became
It's probably more
extremely
accurate to the
common,
American
not only
accent.
in America,
Nevada.
but in Russia countries too. They say that the reason for the tests is to ensure the safety and reliability of the existing nuclear stockpile, but that is nothing more than a flimsy cover story. In reality, the danger of a nuclear weapon exploding
Speaking of
accidentally
games, I have one that I plan to stream that
decreases
comes
over
out in
time.
about 10
It is
days,
clear
which
that the real reason
Twitch
for
might
these
get mad at me.
tests
Okay,
is
not so
to
much
aid in
Twitch
the
getting mad at me,
development of new
but
types
the
of nuclear weapons.
company that owns the
Even
game might get
government
mad at me
admits
streaming it.
that the data collected from those tests
Nevada,
is
not
used
Nevada?
in
I have no
virtual
idea.
reality
So yeah, like I said, I don't know
tests.
what's more accurate. It could also just be... Nastasha's Ukrainian, so it might just be her own accent.
That is amazing. Dr. Emmerich's father.
Let's have an 8-minute conversation about the history of the Manhattan Project.
Secret World War II project responsible for the creation of the first atomic bomb.
Yep, it was so secret we all know
Huge
about it.
Budget, something like $2 billion. They brought in
Yeah, I think it was $2 billion in 1945 money, which is like a fucking quadrillion dollars now.
And we all know how that story ended. In July of 1945,
I actually don't know how much it
they
cost
exploded
back
the
then.
first
It was a
nuclear
lot.
device at Trinity. followed shortly after by Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Trinity. The world was changed forever that day. Scientists and researchers could no longer pretend that their hands were clean of blood.
What I find
Afterwards,
funny about
the
Trinity,
leader of the
hey look,
Manhattan
it's that
Project,
guy,
J.
Oppenheimer.
Robert Oppenheimer said, "The physicists have known sin, and this is a knowledge which they cannot lose."
Good for him. My favorite part about Trinity is that when the bomb was detonating, they didn't have enough goggles for everyone, so they told some people either just like, put your hand over your eyes, or just look away. Well, there was a war ongoing when
Metal Gear prototype, he thought he was
well,
creating a
Oppenheimer
mobile
made
PMD
he was in the middle of World War II when he
Very
was
naive man.
working on the Manhattan Project. Like,
PMD stands
that's
for
why they were
Theater
working on it,
Missile
because they knew
Defense.
that the Germans
They
would.
represent a shift in defense priorities from dealing with the threat of ICBMs
And I
from
think
the former
Japan
Soviet Union to
took a
dealing with
look
small-scale
at
regional
their
conflicts in
own
the Third
version
World.
of creating nuclear weapons, but
Current
it would not have been
PMD
feasible for
systems
them. They did not
work
have the
by a
resources
combination of THAADs,
or the
theater high-altitude
numbers
air
of
defense,
people working on
which
all the
intercept
funds to do
missiles
it.
outside of the atmosphere, and Patriot-type missiles, which intercept missiles within the atmosphere. Dr.
Hell, even
Ender
Germany
was
wouldn't have been able to have
planning
done
on
it. They didn't have the
them
right
using
resources
Metal
either.
Gear as a low-atmosphere, mobile missile interceptor unit.
Can we even find uranium? Well, we found uranium for years. Back centuries ago, people would probably find a funny rock that maybe made them sick if they were near it. Like, it's just in the ground. But it needs to be enriched. So it's like, because it's small quantities. Like, okay, don't take me entirely at my word. I could be entirely wrong. I don't know too much about it. But it needs to be enriched. But you can
There
also
are many
get...
in Russia, as well as America,
You can also
who are
get
opposed to
nuclear
TMD
isotopes from
systems
other things,
because
like
they say that it undermines
carbon.
the spirit
Or,
of the
in the case of
ABM,
the war,
the
in
anti-ballistic
Germany, they
missile
used
treaty.
heavy water,
And there are
which
also
is just
those who
water
say
that
the
has
ABM treaty
a
is
higher
dinosaur
concentration
left over
of
from the
carbon
Cold
in it,
War.
I think. I don't
They
quite know
argue
exactly what it
that
was,
the
but
strategy of man
yeah, that's why
should
it's
be
called heavy
maintained
water.
by limiting
so I think it's
missile
more
defense
dense than
systems.
regular water.
There was
And
a
there's
big
a higher
debate over
concentration
it,
of
but ultimately,
isotopes in that.
under pressure from the defense industry, who was
I'm
looking
not a
to
nuclear
expand into new markets,
physicist or even a
TMD
regular
systems
physicist,
were
so I don't
accepted
quite
as
know.
an integral part
I only
of
know
a
what I
modern
do based
military
on
arsenal.
basic high school education.
It looks like the DARPA chief and the arms tech
Ah, that was everything. Man, she had a lot to say there. Right, let's go find Meryl. How many rations can I hold now? 4 still. That's my gun. I wonder if they ever cleaned this place up. Alright, where is my gas mask? There it is. Now, I gotta be careful because there's a camera that will see me if I'm not... There it is. Yes. I'm not even going to pretend to say that that camera has never gotten me. Oh, that was close. Alright, level 4 card. I think there's some doors I can now open. That's level 6. Level 3, level 3, level 4! What have we got in here? Oh, sweet! Night vision goggles. Those come in handy. Is there anything back here? I don't remember. No. And I believe there's a level 4 door down here that we haven't opened yet. What's in there? Can I not look there? No, okay. Yeah, that one's level 4. Stun grenades! And stun grenades. I'll take it. And that room was just nothing, and that's level 1. Okay, that's everything. Time to go upstairs. Well, they changed them starting in 3, but they went overhead view, a bird's eye view, because it was easiest. And it is still the easiest to work with, I find. Grab him. In fact, there's a secret and a trophy that you can get in Metal Gear Solid 4, where you can, when you're on Shadow Moses Island again, if you move the camera up so it's a bird's eye view, Snake says, "Ah, overhead view, just like old times." Okay, which one's Meryl? Is that her down there? Shit. Actually, let's grab some shit quickly. Box. Can't open that. I think this one's also up. This is Solid Snake. This is the original one. Okay, sorry, not the original. Well, it depends what you would say is the original one or not. But yeah, this is Anyway, there's Meryl. And here's a little secret. So she's going to go in the bathroom to meet her. Because we're following her right in, this cutscene's going to be a bit different.
Don't move.
Because she didn't have enough time to put pants on. If you wait longer, she'll have pants on.
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
But we didn't give her enough time, so she's
Meryl?
got no pants
There's
on.
no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake.
But yeah, so this is Solid Snake. I don't want to give anything away because I'm trying to keep it vague for anyone who maybe has never played these games. But yeah.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself.
Why did they feel the need to
The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
give her obvious nipples?
Huh? Oh,
Why did they feel the need to do that?
it's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, when guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today.
She's not
You guys
gay.
were real heroes.
They gave her psychotherapy to destroy her interest in men. That doesn't make her gay, it just means that she's got... It's more that she has no sexual
Snake,
interest.
You're a hero,
But that's not
aren't
true,
you?
she's interested
I'm
in
just a
Snake.
man who's good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death.
She gets married in the future.
The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing
Not
other
to
people
Snake,
die
to
makes
someone
you
else,
feel
but-
alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop.
Why did they make it
Seeing
obvious
all
she's
great soldiers throughout history?
not wearing anything under her
Why didn't you
tank
contact
top?
me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
You don't? Anyway, now she has trousers on.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No
Not that she'll
progress.
put anything else on when we're in Alaska!
It's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two
Arctic
ways.
temperature,
Either we destroy Metal
fucking
Gear or-
freezing, just
Override
go around in a
that
tank top.
code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys. You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all
I don't know if
about-
it's so much that Des were horny, just Des were
I have no idea,
Japanese.
but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I mean, she's
is
got the
an
triangle
underground maintenance
pointy
base to
boobs,
the
which was,
north.
Take me
awful,
too.
like,
I know this
what's her
place
name?
better than you do.
Oh
You
god,
just
Lara
slow me
Croft,
down.
that's the name.
You don't have enough battle experience.
Actually, the
I
Lara
won't slow you
Croft
down,
story is
I
interesting.
promise.
Lara Croft in the
What if you
PS1
do?
era
Then you
had
can
big
shoot.
triangle pointy boobs,
I don't
but
like
that
the
was an
way she
accident. But the developers found it, and programmers found it
But-
so funny how she looked, they
I'll
kept
be
it.
careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do.
I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror.
Do you use any at all?
I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if
I wouldn't want to follow in my dad's footsteps if he died in battle. That would mean I'd have to die in battle.
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
Is this the only time in this game where they show a gun being
There are no
cocked?
heroes or heroines. If you lose,
Or pulling the
you'll
side
warm
back?
food.
I don't think they ever do it at all at any other point.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
The first Snake was Naked Snake, and that was in
Found it in the
1964.
It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh, so I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my 45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old.
America!
I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra.
Why are you keeping the magazines? But
If we're gonna
whatever.
go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers.
You know what? No, I'm not letting it go. You've got pockets, woman. Why are you keeping them
It was inside the
in
pocket
your
of the
shirt?
uniform I was wearing.
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Whatever. She's a strange one.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man.
I would imagine it would be. Right, is there anything in here? Maybe a Russian. Oh, yep, there's a Russian there. I don't think I need it, no. And we also know there was one in another room.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
I'm always ready. I think I can ring people now, actually. Hang on, let's see what they have to say. Campbell, I found your niece.
Colonel, your niece is fine.
Thank goodness.
We can't relax. Not yet.
I know. Snake,
She's quite a woman.
as commander of this operation,
Campbell
can't
just
ask
like,
her to watch
Snake,
after
stop hitting on my
Mary.
niece.
Duty first.
Maybe I was wrong. Sending my own flesh and blood to war.
She understands about duty.
I know she does.
But what I want to know is, what was the real purpose of this military exercise?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm nothing more than a middleman.
Is this transmission being monitored by the military?
Of course.
I get it. All the world's a stage and we're merely players, right?
Yes, but even players can influence the play.
Man, Snake really gets
I just
fucked
hope
over
we
in
can
this game,
prevent
I
it from
forget.
having a bad ending.
Oh yeah, there were two endings. I'm gonna go for the canon good ending.
Snake, go with Meryl to the underground base where they're keeping Metal Gear.
That's what you always say.
Snake.
Yep. Nastasha!
You found Meryl. Хорошо.
You want to tell me about Meryl's gun?
There are many in Russia.
No. No, you do not. Why would you do that? Miller!
You managed to link
Yes,
up with Meryl.
he did.
Good. So now, you must have the card keys that will override the detonation code.
And that
You
happened
should hurry. The
about...
time limit is running out.
That happened later on in his life. These games will explain it all as they go
People
through.
who have been through war and
Oh, doy. That's Meryl's right here with me. Well, the codec's broken anyway.
Thank God Meryl's okay. She's a tough one, all right. Although when you look at her, it's hard to imagine how tough.
It must be the walk.
Anyway, I'm glad she's okay.
I also got a key from her. I think I can use
No.
it to stop them from launching a
Naked
nuke.
Snake is Big
Get to
Boss.
Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. That's where the detonation code input system is.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, Naked Snake is Big Boss.
Get
He
to Metal
became he
Gear's
got
underground
called
maintenance base.
Big Boss
That's where the
after
detonation code input system
Operation
is.
Snake Eater. Alright, well, we have some things we can ring Natasha about. We also have this one, so which one's that? That's the heliport, and that's the nuclear void storage building. We'll need to use that later. Night vision! Natasha.
Those are night
kind
vision
of.
goggles. They do not use special lenses.
It's
They
very
electronically
confusing,
amplify
Doc.
the light by transforming it into electric signals, which they then boost to create an image. They amplify the light 100,000 times. You will be able to see 500 meters by starlight, just as if it was day. But it won't work in complete darkness since there is no light to amplify. Those night vision goggles will make your eyes hurt after a while. Do not use them for too long a period of time.
I think they use FLIR now mainly in the military. Right, what was the other thing we got? Chaff, Saigon, Famous, Grenade, Nikita, Claymore, C4, Stun Grenade. I thought I got another thing. It might just be in the box. Here's a fun thing you can also do. If you stare at her, she'll start to go red.
What?
You can see she's already slightly turned a small different shade.
What are you staring at?
Oh no, I'm a massive weeb. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. But yeah, so if you keep staring at her, she will turn...
Come on,
like,
Snake.
you can slowly see it happening. But the colour that she can turn, it is kind of ridiculous. Like, it'll just keep going the whole time. But it can take, like, ages. I'm not going to spend ages doing that, but that's just another little secret in this game. Oh, some ammo, actually. I'll take... Oh, hello. Oh, diazepam. Perfect. Who do I need to ring to tell me about diazepam? It might be Naomi.
A tranquilizer, yes.
Oh, she'll tell me.
I heard that Sniper Wolf uses them to prevent her hands from
Just
quivering.
fucking...
Maybe you
just
should try the same thing.
wired on drugs, Sniper Wolf is. Suppose I can pick it up
The
now.
tranquilizer that Wolf is using is diazepam.
Diazepam?
It's a benzodiazepam-based anti-anxiety drug. It has a strong effect on the central nervous system, and it's often used as a psychotropic drug.
So how does it stop your hands from trembling?
Call him about
Anti-anxiety
what? I
drugs are
thought I
also
already rang him.
effective as muscle relaxants. They're widely used to treat psychosomatic disorders, such as autonomic ataxia, or as pre-anesthetics to relax patients before an operation.
I see.
But be careful.
Are you asking me to ring him
If
about the guns?
diazepam
Because
is
he doesn't
used
have
in
anything
large
to say about
doses over
guns.
a long period of time, it becomes addictive like alcohol. An adult should
Hell
take
yeah.
no more than 1 to 4 doses per day, with each dose being 0.25 to 0.5 milligrams each.
Jeez, you sound like a doctor.
She is a doctor.
I am a scientist.
Oh, same thing. I think Otacon has much to say.
Get to Metal Gear's
Yeah, he's just
underground
telling me to go
maintenance
under there.
base. That's where the detonation code input system is.
Yep. Yeah, I just rang him. You know, much more to say. He will later on. He plays a much bigger role after our upcoming boss fight with Sniper Wolf. What have we got in here? Bunch of ammo. Oops, some SOCOM bullets. I'll take them. I'll actually equip the SOCOM. Hello? I thought I equipped you. Alright, let's keep going. Shit's gonna get weird!
My head! Oh, it hurts!
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake!
I don't remember who's on the portraits, but I think they were also
Are you okay?
developers, maybe? I don't remember. But I might also be thinking Twin Snakes, that they were developers.
What happened?
I'm fine.
Okay. Let's go.
Snake just like, women, am I right? Just not even questioning it.
Mr. Foxhound, the commander is waiting.
And we're locked in here. Now, I think I just gotta run around for a minute, if I remember right. Ooh, here we go. I'm really curious to see how this scene's gonna look. If it'll pick up that I have Symphony of the Night. It won't.
How do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, hurry. Make love to me. Snake, I want you.
I don't know why man just thought this might work.
You don't like girls.
I don't think he did. I think he was just like, I'm gonna fuck around with this guy for a minute.
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
It's Psycho Mantis. He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control music.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
Okay. It's the only time we're ever gonna knock someone out in this game. Don't you shoot me, woman! That should be enough. Nope. There she goes.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh?
Here is the only other person who used their actual name and not a pseudonym.
You doubt my power. Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake.
Duckstone.
I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought.
Yeah, let's see how I've done so far in this game. Let's see what he picks up on me.
Read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man.
I am?
The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves.
I do?
You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission.
Yeah.
You are extremely careful of traps.
I think we haven't been caught in any.
Very cautious. You are a coward.
Why? A coward for not getting caught in traps.
Now I'll read more deeply.
It's interesting he said nothing about my saving. Or maybe... because I remember him saying something about how often you've saved. Yeah, cow. Pretty clean. It isn't able to pick up something like Symphony of the Night. That's a shame.
You have not
there we go.
said often. You are somewhat reckless.
I'm trying to remember what he can pick up. He can pick up Symphony of the Night. I think he can pick up... it's only Konami titles.
I will show you my psychokinetic power.
But it's different depending on the Japanese and English versions, because certain games were not released outside of Japan.
Practice you can.
I'm not going to do this because no one can see it, and I already know what he does.
I will move your control.
You know what, fuck it, I will.
Power of my will alone.
It's still fun. The controller's too heavy, it won't move.
It's over.
I like that he made it very big so no one accidentally... so people could easily see it and not think that the console crashed. Alright, now the way you fight him, he can read your movements. And what you'd have to do is you'd have to... it's back when you had wired controllers, you'd have to unplug it from controller slot 1 and plug it into controller slot 2. Aha! I'm assuming in here is where I change it. That's stupid. I'm pressing circle to confirm, but it just changes it. Going back now fixes it. So yeah. You would normally figure this out by calling Campbell, but I already know what to do, so...
Psycho Mantis.
But we'll still talk
former
because I'll say
KGB
some other stuff
psychic.
about him.
He has powerful telepathic abilities. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he came to America looking for a job. He worked
That's
with
what I
the
like
FBI
about
on several
Kojima. He
cases as a psychic
he
profiler.
really would use
5
hardware
years
to
ago, he
its
was working
most
on
that
a
it could
case
do.
of
Like, it
multiple
wasn't just like,
serial murder.
hey, look, it
He
can
got
vibrate
too far
controllers.
into
I'm gonna
his
make it
mind.
move and have
As
it,
a result,
you know,
he became just like the killer.
beep for a heartbeat so you can tell when enemies are close by and where they are and, you know,
In any case, after that,
have
he
it massage you
became
at one
a
point.
psychic spy working
I'm gonna make you have to
behind
unplug the controller and plug it in somewhere else for a boss fight.
That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He can read people's minds. He knows every move that you're going to make.
What should I do? I've got no chance of beating him.
There must be some
Yeah.
way.
Well, when he said to put the controller down and move it, what he does is he vibrates the controller and that makes it move. The problem is the PS5 controller is too heavy, so it doesn't move. The PS3 controller would, because I should get this game on the digital market for the PS3. That one would move, because that controller's still very light, but this one's got too much stuff in there, it didn't move. Like, I put it down to see if it would, and it just stayed still while shaking.
Power from those who can bend spoons to those who can cause natural disasters. But
Yuri Geller?
is one of the most powerful. Be careful.
Bending spoons, yes. Mr. Geller. Hey, Otacon, do you have anything to tell me?
Stealth camouflage works by bending the light around the user in such a way that they're rendered nearly invisible. But if you
Yuri
have
Geller?
goggles,
Yes.
you
Or are you
can
talking about
see it.
Psycho Mantis?
It's true. Your enemy is a powerful telepath.
Yuri Geller was quite popular in Japan at one point. That's where Kadabra came from. And he tried suing Pokemon because of it.
It's true.
Because he's a chode.
Not everything you see with your 2 eyes is real. Destroying his spirit is more important than destroying his body.
Don't
Oh,
let
Psycho
him
Mantis?
Be a
Ah,
blank slate.
He's
okay?
not actually.
Clear your mind.
I mean, in this universe, he is actually a psychic. There are psychics in
But
this
Psycho
universe.
Mantis is one of the most...
He's one of them. I'd say there's 2. Why am I ringing bells? She's passed out on the floor.
Stealth camouflage.
That's all they have to say. I want my FAMAS. Let me change over to my rations. Gotta be careful because he was chucking shit at me. Hello? You wanna hit the bitch? Get up. So if you have it in slot 1, all that would happen when you try to shoot him is the bullets would just not hit. There we go. I hate trying to shoot in this game. There we go. Get back here, you bitch! Ow. He's making papers fly across the room now. Nope. Oh.
Why? Why couldn't I read your mind?
Because I'm too clever. I played the game before. Ow! You bitch. There she goes. Got an extra shot on him.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Stop! Meryl!
No, not Meryl. I don't even know if she can.
No!
Yeah, she's unconscious.
No!
He gets so mad. I love it. Here he is. Ah, he's nearly down, I'm sorry. One more. Oh, no, that didn't use my brush. That's good. I thought I heard the noise of it. Down he goes. We did it! Probably could have done this on normal now. I've gotten better than when I played this years back.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Maybe.
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I wrote it for 5 minutes!
Right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't.
How do I know where Psycho Mantis is? Well, I can.
Right.
He's got a faint outline around him. Plus, I can hear where he is through my headphones.
You used the other... I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I'll read your future.
Yes. Tell me the future.
To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication
When you look at a map of
tower.
Shadow Moses, the facility, it's bigger than you'd think.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the past.
Also, now that I think about it,
Futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
yeah, now that I think about it, this is the first member of Foxhound we've now killed. Well, okay, you could argue, kinda, but we fought others. We fought Raven, but he didn't die there.
Selfish, an atavistic desire to pass on one seed.
Oh yeah, I mean, Snake absolutely does. Though at this point we don't know that that's who Meryl is. Meryl's just his niece, apparently.
Mindlessly pass on their DNA.
Although it's kind of obvious.
Designed that way. And that's why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. The moment we're thrown into this world.
I'm gonna disagree there, Chief.
Fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery.
That's all good.
First person whose mind I dove
It's
into was my
it's
father.
pretty obvious it's not that
I saw
Meryl
nothing
isn't
but
just his
disgust and
niece.
hatred for me in his heart.
He reveals it later on, but it is also
Died in childbirth.
it's kind of obvious the way he talks about it. It's more
And he
in the line of an
despised
actual
me
father
for it.
than an uncle to
I
a
thought
niece.
my father was going to kill me.
I know I'm trying to avoid most spoilers
That's
in
when
times,
my
but
future
I mean this is also what,
disappeared.
25-year-old game?
I lost my past as well. When I came
24.
through, the village was engulfed
Same
in
age as me.
flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting
Psycho
place
Mantis is a bit of a... Of all of them, I'd say he's one of the more tragic. It literally is just he was born with psychokinetic powers, his father wanted to kill him, and he just hated humanity because he could peer into people's brains and was like, these people all just want to fuck! Disgusting!
wanted an excuse to kill
So he
as
hates
many
people for that
as I
reason.
could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake. You're just like the boss.
I mean, could you imagine, since the time you were born, you could see all the worst
compared to you
things, and people say, Jack wasn't evil.
So bad. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in your heart.
Let me translate. Why is that Psycho Mantis' voice?
Yes.
It's more Scottish. Let me translate, Snake. She wants to fuck!
I do not know if your futures lie together.
Oh god, what's the line from Goodnight Pun Pun that I love?
What is it?
The old sideways shuffle or something? There's a great line that in Goodnight Pun Pun, which is that he says for wanting to have sex, and it's hilarious.
Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world. I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through
He did. Psycho Mantis did. He killed all his. He killed everyone in his village. He burnt it down just because he was angry. Like, he's tragic in that it's all because he was born with psychic powers and he could see all the worst parts of people that made him. It broke his brain. Oh no, Jack. Oh, I don't want to give anything away, but not really with it, Jack. You'll see. Jack isn't evil. In fact, his whole story is, I'd say, way sadder. It's why I get a bit mad as to why people hate him as a character.
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
I'll talk about it when we get up to 2 in the future. I'll say exactly why someone I knew hated him.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, he's not great, but it doesn't mean you should hate him for this
You're right.
reason. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said.
Fuck off, I don't care.
I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no.
Literally, Snake, like, stop talking to me.
So,
I have no
Snake,
interest in women.
What's your name? Your real name?
I love his name.
Means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
I'd say he gets more badass once he becomes a cyborg ninja.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone. Just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life.
Just wait till Metal Gear Solid 4 when Snake's the star of My Two Dads.
Sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
I love that in Metal Gear Solid 4, how he's a father, essentially. There's another truth. Alright, and we have... Oh, yes, of course. Control the settings, player 1, there we go. In Metal Gear Solid 4, Snake is taking care of a child with Otacon. Kind of. It's not actually his kid. It's a child that he has basically adopted. It'll all make sense eventually. We'll see what happens when... I assume that they'll do Volume 2. We'll have Metal Gear Solid 4.
Snake, there's no time left. You've got to hurry up and get to the underground.
Yeah, with Otacon,
base.
yeah.
You should be able to go north from the commander's room.
They're not gay together, they're just both taking care of her. But it is kind of funny, because it is it's basically like My Two Dads.
The tongues of dying men enforce attention, like deep harmony. Snake, people don't normally lie with their dying breath. I think he was telling the truth. Maybe you should believe him.
Sure thing, Mei-Ling. Save.
Please, Snake, don't give up.
Once we get past the next boss fight, there gets a lot more... Well, it's interesting, there'll be a lot more time between each boss fight, and also cutscenes and that will get a bit longer as well.
It is so ironic. People are working as slaves to pay for weapons that must never be used.
I would have gone longer today, but I'm going out to a movie with DJ later, and I don't know exactly what time, and I haven't heard from him, so I don't end up in a situation where we haven't saved or anything. I'm going to end after this boss fight. I'll probably switch over to Yakuza 3. I've probably got time I can do that. We are seeing FNAF. Because he wants to see it, along with Logan. I've got nothing planned. He was like, you want to go see it? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm kind of curious to see how it turned out.
Even economically weak countries could have a powerful military. According to the military doctrine, which is the basis for NATO expansion,
NATO?
A preemptive nuclear strike may be undertaken if there is a sufficient threat of a regional conflict spreading to a large scale.
That's very out of date.
In the face of all this NATO expansion, Russia might feel the need to flex their nuclear.
Do you have it? You have it pirated on Discord, do you?
Even with their aging arsenal and diminished army, they are still a major power.
We'll go get dinner, go see the movie, probably get fucking hammered in the theater.
What a pathetic man. He was born with all the right tools, but he never knew how to use them.
Not too hammered, of course, because we don't want to get kicked out.
Could no longer pay enough money to its leading scientists, so they
I think we've heard this one. Yeah, we have, yeah. I need to stop ringing her. I don't pirate things myself. I don't like piracy. I'm not entire. I mean, I'm not going to like yell at people who pirate, but it's not something I do myself.
Sorry for him.
Mantis had incredible power, fantastic power.
We can see what Psycho Mantis would be like if he was good in Metal Gear Solid 3.
It's a sad thing when you see all that power being used just for war.
I don't know if Miller has anything else to add.
You need to make snap decisions.
Oh, no, this is different.
Where the difference between living and dying is counted in milliseconds.
Snake, Metal Gear.
Alright. Time to deal with some dogs. There's another ration down here, I believe. Yeah, but there is also another one. The other reason I'm also fine doing this upcoming boss fight is it's a pretty... We gotta backtrack a bunch.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs, half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I'm a worm sleds. I'm a musher. Yes, I know this whole line, word for word. Why?
I'll take point. Snake,
not zombie dogs, no.
Me.
Regular dogs. They are annoying. I will not be killing them. I'm also hoping to try and get the thing that I can do, which is another secret in this game. You can get one of these dogs to piss on a cardboard box, and then you can run through here without getting caught. Oh, it's a reference? Oh, I didn't know that, sorry. Anyway, this is where we need to go. Over there. Somehow she beat us there! And had no trouble with the dogs. And thankfully, I believe these dogs don't count as an alert. Actually, let's probably bring people. New area.
Be careful. Wolves have the advantage in the dark. Not only can they see better, but they have a keen sense of smell as well. You'd better use your night vision.
Is there a line like that in the, I'm assuming, the remake of Resi 2? I've not played that one yet.
The first subcritical test.
Very thanks. Very, very helpful. Miller will probably be able to tell me about these dogs. He talks about the fauna here.
Don't suddenly look into the dark. Look slowly from a light area to a darker area. If you do that, your eyes will gradually adjust and you'll be able to see better in the dark. Try not to.
I hate those dogs in the Resi games. I think out of every enemy in those games, those dogs are the worst.
Sense of hearing and smell. Don't trust your eyes. Use your ears. Feel the flow of the air with your whole body. That's the way to tell where your enemy is.
You realize we can have pretty good night vision once our eyes adjust?
People sometimes panic in the dark. Try to stay cool.
I mean, 2 is probably one of the best of all the Resident Evils.
When you're wearing night vision goggles, the light gets amplified 100-fold. So if you look at an explosion or a stun grenade, you may burn your retinas. If that happens, it'll take a little while until your vision returns.
I'd say out of the original 3, it's between 2 and 3 as to my favorite.
Don't suddenly look...
And I'm talking the originals, not the remakes. I know that I've not played the remake of 2 or the remake of 3, but I've heard the remake of 3 is bad.
Snake, Metal Gear is in an underground base to the north. Hurry! You should use your night vision goggles in dark places.
Thank you. I already picked some up. I hate this area. I feel like that's 90% of my dialogue. I hate this place. I don't need to use this right now. Wolves, naturally scared of humans. What would actually happen to your eyes if you were using a night vision goggles and you got hit with a flashbang or something? You'd go blind temporarily. It would be permanent. But you'd be in a fuck ton of pain. Is that not the hole? I swear that's the hole there. Get up. Stop hitting me! Fuck off, I don't want to kill you. I want to get the box so I can get through here safely. Stop that! Here we go. Aha! This is it. Here we go. This happens if you don't kill any of the dogs.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
Bite me. Piss on the box. I swear they do this. I might be thinking of twin snakes. I hope I'm not, because what you can do is, and if you wear this box, they don't attack you. While I give it a minute just to see what happens, let me double check. In case I am entirely thinking of the wrong version of this game. Ah! I have to do it this way. Interesting. There we go. Apparently I have to hit her first, which I didn't even realize. So now, this one should mean that when I have B equipped, which I'll remember, specifically it's that one, the wolves shouldn't attack me, which will come in handy in just a minute. I didn't realize I had to hit her first. They probably didn't figure it out. I mean, they might have done testings. It's not permanently blind, it's just for a little bit. Think of it like,
I'll take point again.
Well, again, I'd say,
okay?
think of it just like, flashbangs, where, or like any sort of like sudden bright light, where your eyes just are, you know, they need to take a minute to adjust. So it's not a permanent being blind, it's just short term. Fun fact, if you walk into one of the mines after she shows you the safe way, she'll sort of like make a face like, Snake, what the fuck? You can also entirely avoid this by just crawling down the middle, but I'm not going to.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis
Nano
dove
machine,
into my
son.
mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
I don't think she says anything. Yeah, there we go. She says nothing. It is faster to do it that way.
Meryl.
What is it?
Let's stare at this laser sight and then act surprised when you get shot. Oh.
Meryl, get down. Meryl.
I need to stop referencing Let's Destroy Metal Gear. She gets shot a lot here.
Snake, leave me and run.
Okay.
Meryl.
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me.
There she lives. She only got shot in the arm and the leg. You can die from a shot to the leg because you've got, I believe it's the femoral artery, which goes down there. If that gets hit, you will bleed out. However, with where she was shot to be bait. She was shot to not be killed.
I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move.
I promised I wouldn't slow you down.
And that's Wolf's goal, is just to lure Snake out.
I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go
Okay.
on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me. Now get out of here.
Colonel just ringing. Snake, what the fuck? Go save her!
Meryl!
I'm gonna have to backtrack a fuck ton now.
It's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting
Yes,
for you
he
to
did.
expose yourself.
Maybe so.
He gets it
but
back
Meryl
during
can't
the
hold
events
out
of
that
2.
long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the 2nd floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
I hate sniping in this
Take it
game.
easy. I'm gonna save Meryl no matter
The
what it
controls
takes.
are shit.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
No, he gets his
Save
memory
the
back
whole
in
interest
Metal Gear
saving
Solid
my
2.
own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it
Rising's
for
also
someone else
non-canon.
either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
It's a good game, but it isn't canon.
I understand. I'm sorry.
They might include it in this in future collections. I don't know how many collections they'll do. There'll be at least 2. But if they do more, it'd be interesting to see if they include more non-canon ones. They included
Sniper
Snake's
Wolf
Revenge.
is Foxhound's best sharpshooter. Everyone knows that women have more patience than men, but Sniper Wolf
Fuck
can
you,
go for a whole
bitch.
week with no sleep, no food, the sight's never straying from her target.
Not you, Naomi, saying that about men, by the way. No, it's not canon. It's a whole story behind it. But yeah, it's. He says Jack's back in the game because of the whole Jack the Ripper moniker. It's all stuff that's explained in 2.
Stay out of her range and shoot at her with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, but where can I find a sniper rifle? I can't ask Meryl.
We gotta talk to
What about
Otacon.
Dr. Emmerich? He's been on the base for a while. He might know.
Yeah, I'll ask him in a minute. I'm just talking to all you guys first.
Stay out of her range.
Alright, cool. Nastasha!
Snake, you cannot win without a sniper rifle. You cannot save the girl either. Find a sniper
And
rifle.
God forbid Snake maybe run and try to drag her into cover. We'll just leave her right there.
Snake.
It's also a bit silly because we need to exit cover to even get to the door.
The most important tools you need to be a good sniper are the senses that you were born with. No amount of training can change those.
You can train your senses to be better.
You'll never be a great sniper. According to the SWAT manual, the longest a shooter can stay adequately focused on his target is 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the observer and the shooter change places.
Yes.
Sniping is usually a two-man
There's usually a spotter as well. The spotter's job is to sort of pay attention and look for it, and then the shooter who would then take the shot.
It looks like your target is stationary. If you've had enough practice, it shouldn't be a difficult
This fight's
shot.
not hard, it's more of an annoyance. Namely the backtracking.
The scope of a sniper rifle is extremely powerful. On the other hand, it's got a very narrow field of vision. If you're searching for your enemy's position, it'd be better to use your binoculars.
I won't though, because changing from binoculars
The
to
scope of a sniper
the sniper rifle is too much work.
Otacon, have you ever seen a sniper rifle anywhere on this base?
I technically don't need to ring him because I know where it is,
Meryl's
but...
been shot by an extremely good sniper.
Sniper?
A high-quality sniper rifle is the only way I can fight back.
I saw a PSG-1 in the armory in the second-floor basement of the tank hangar.
The second-floor basement of the tank hangar? I have to go all the way back there?
It's not that far.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Otacon?
Nothing.
At least going back to the tank hangar isn't that far.
Otacon.
Okay, same shit. Alright, let's go. I hope I don't get shot by having to go out of cover to go and get out of here. I think I'm gonna stand and run. Right, and this is why I got that box. Because I don't want to deal with these wolves. It is down here. It helps if you remember the way. Backtracking is awesome! Anyway, Mantis's body is gone. Did they comment on the body being gone?
Didn't you just hear that?
Shut up, Campbell. God, I get that your daughter's been shot, but get over it. I want to know about why Psycho Mantis' body is missing. Sniper Mantis. Oh, I thought maybe if I tapped on the wall there, that guy in the bathroom would notice him. That's all good. See ya. Have a good one, Dark. I'm only going to go for a little bit more anyway, till the, just after the Sniper Wolf fight. This will be on YouTube anyway. First floor. How much chef do I have? Only 3, I wouldn't mind getting some more. chaff. Where's he gonna go? Ah, we're good.
What was that noise?
Son of a biscuit. He heard me from back there. There we go. Okay, I don't know how he didn't spot me, but I'm not gonna complain. Okay. It's my mine detector. My word, there's still a lot around here. Thought I picked up most of them. Might still be mines down here, actually, now that I think about it. Yep, there's definitely were. The fact I didn't run into any is a miracle. Right. We're good to stand now. There will still be lasers in here, won't there? No, there aren't. That's nice of the game. Pretty sure I've gotten just about everything that I can from these areas, but still look around. Quickly. I think this is a level 6 one, yeah, because we'll be back here later. Sooner, rather than later, but still, either way. Not there. Take out you. Let's trap there. That's what annoys me at times. Get up! I don't want to die, I'd rather avoid death. Death is not fun. Stop following me! Fall down the hole, you bitch. Fuck me. Disappear. There we go, we're good. Right, let's try all that again. That was the Famous. That'll just be Famous that we don't need. That was C4. Is he just patrolling back and forth along that wall? Oh shit.
What was that noise?
Anyway, this is where the PSG-1 is. There's blazes. They are not the most fun to get around because crawling sucks. It really fucking sucks.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Hey, Nastasha, tell me about this gun.
Snake, that room is set with infrared sensor.
I want to know about the gun.
A snake?
Fuck you, woman. Alright, we made it through there, okay. I don't think there's any other doors down here we can open. Yeah, that's just a grenade. That's nothing. And the other one was a Famous. So we have everything we can get from in here. What are you? You're just Nikita missiles. Could you realistically go back there and get a Nikita launcher from there instead? Where's he gonna go? That way. Alright. I walked away a little. It did not like that. Oh yeah, tell me about the sniper rifle. Can you do that, Nastasha? Thanks.
Excellent. That is a PSG-1, one of the best sniper rifles in the world. It is accurate enough to shoot cleanly through a 2.5 centimeter square from a distance of 100 meters. Unlike other sniper rifles, the PSG-1 is not bolt action. It is semi-automatic. Its best feature is that it allows for rapid fire. When you are shooting over long distances, the slightest tremble can make you miss your target by inches. Try to keep your hands as still as possible.
Don't worry, I'm just gonna get blitzed on fucking diazepam. And stand up. And we can also grab some more diazepam. I will do so. I wanted my mine detector. What I wanted to do was pull out some chaff. I did not expect to be close enough to detonate that. Alright. There we go. Is that ration up there respawned? It has. Actually, I don't know if I ever took it. Either way. Grab this one. I don't know if I showed off before. You can look in the room and see how awful it is. Also, I think the truck in there is the one I used if I wanted to fast travel. I could have used that before. It wouldn't have been that much faster, but you'll see at one point later on where I will use that fast travel system. Oh shit. Oh, this is all bad.
What was that noise?
Very okay. Some chaff, thank you. Chaff grenades are the one thing I never have enough of. It's B1, not B2. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I think... Were there doors in here that I could open now? Maybe, but I'd have to waste chaff, and I'd rather not waste any chaff. Enemies respawn in here. Yes, they have. That's fine. I just want diazepam. Oh, and a ration. Yes, of course. But mainly diazepam. Yay, drugs. Got 4 rations. Good. Let's get back to saving Meryl. Alright, alright, alright. I will say, that backtracking was not as bad as Metal Gear 2's. Fuck that one. That one was stupid. It's box B. Strange you can't tell what one it is. There's no, like, information that says, box got pissed on by wolf. I'm not gonna say the thought that just went through my brain. Where is it? Just down here. Right there. Roll. There we go. We're good. Right. We'll have to go back through here at least 1 or 2 more times. Now let's fight him.
You got a PSG-1.
Didn't they mention something about how Meryl was missing?
Hurry up and save Meryl.
I swear they did.
Stay out of her range.
Oh, okay. I thought they did.
According to the SWAT...
I guess they don't. Where is it? So by taking diazepam, your hands don't tremble, which allows you to do this. I was pressing circle and square to shoot, you dumbass. I'll just wait till she comes out, I'm not moving. Ow, you bitch! Heavens, woman! Do you mind? Man, she's annoying. Oh, this is a horrible angle to be. Haha, in the leg. Oop. Come on. Stick your head out. She's got one of two sides she has to look out of. Got her! Nice. Didn't have to use a ration. Versus Sniper Wolf. Go!
The basic law of CQB is to take your enemy out as quickly and efficiently as possible while maintaining your own escape route.
Yep.
Don't use your gun unless you need to. If you can get out of a jam using just your hands and feet, then do it. If you can't, then go for the gun. Soldiers who lose their heads on the battlefield usually lose their heads on the battlefield.
Haha, get it.
Always have your next action planned.
I don't plan shit.
Think carefully about your hiding spots. You may find a place where you can hide perfectly, but if you can't get your mission done, it's meaningless. Always use the most appropriate weapon for the situation.
He's got a lot to say all of a
If you
sudden.
use a weapon that's not really doing the job, not only are you wasting ammo, but you're also putting your life in danger. One way of letting yourself know when to change a magazine is to make the last few rounds of the mag tracers.
That's what they do in this game. That's why you'll notice that some of them have the last three are red. When they fire, they trace around, so you can tell, like, oh, I need a change. You know, another way to tell is just keep track of what you're firing in your head, or look at them in the corner of the thing there, or find out all of a sudden, oh, I'm pulling the trigger, but nothing's coming out. Better change. Well, that means in that situation you could die. Hence why it's not really a good plan. Otacon! What? Oh, fuck you then. What are you grumpy at me for?
It is so ironic.
Gamble.
Good job with Wolf. Is Meryl okay?
Man, I don't know. She ain't here.
I don't see her around.
You don't think she's been captured, do you?
Could be. Let's ask Wolf. If she's still alive, I'm gonna get some answers.
Snake.
About Meryl. I'm counting on you. Snake, take the underground passage north. Snake.
Alright. Mei-Ling! I think it'll let me save up ahead.
Wouldn't now be a good time to save your mission?
What's going on?
Maybe it doesn't.
I'm not sure. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Bad feeling. Something you ate?
Maybe it doesn't.
No,
I don't remember.
I'm serious.
Alright, well, I might actually stop there.
Or something.
Save. Another little secret, if you call her and don't save, and just choose don't save a couple of times, she'll end up sticking her tongue out at you, and then she will, if you do it a few more times, when you ring her again, she'll just sort of glare at you, and then not even give you an option. Alright, well, I'm going to actually stop there, in that case, because I thought you get a point afterwards, but I don't know if you do, but because of what's coming up to it, I want to start off around next time with it. I was going to save here anyway, and then do the save when it asks you to, but I don't think it does, because of what's coming up. So, for that reason, we're going to stop there. I've heard nothing from DJ, so I've got no idea what's happening, but until I do, I'm going to probably, I might switch over to doing some Yakuza 4, so I'm going to go update, well, I'll stop the recording, I'll update the stream and all that, and then switch over to that in just a second. So, yeah, I'm going to go and do that. So, yeah, if you're just watching this on YouTube, then thanks for watching this. I'm about to switch over to Yakuza, so stick around if you want.